Hello! Welcome to Little Arrow Soaps. Today we are starting our Halloween collection. And with that is going to come a lot of breaks to make candy. And I've realized I didn't wash one of my molds, so we'll take a break to wash that one a little later too. Yeah. These need to be cleaned up. Alright, so for Halloween, we're going to start off simple. I've got my oil mixture melted down here, got my lye water. This one's going to be a straight color. This is going to be the base for our, what are you looking for? I have no idea where your emotional support water bottle is. There he is. This is going to be the base for our poison apple, which is our frosted Halloween soap. And it's honestly just a really popular one year round. So, just a simple red because all the fun in this one comes when we cut it and pipe it, which we'll have to do this weekend. So that's okay. Well, as long as I don't cut it, I have 2 weeks to cut it. So, whenever I cut it, that's when the timer starts ticking. Or else all of the frosting fills off. Yes, we're going to do a bonus stream on Sunday, so I can whip up a half batch and do that real quick. Because I added pipe Beetlejuice too, so yeah. Alright guys, new mixer. Let's get this color in here before we mix in our lye. Nice rich red. Make sure it's all blended in. Hello, quick hello Z. Welcome in, everybody. It is officially Halloween. Welcome. All right, let's put in our lye water. And start mixing. I didn't think that I had upgraded the power of these, but I think maybe my old one was a lot more dead than I thought it was. Because this one is so powerful. And then we'll go in with our apple fragrance. So good. So good. I don't need to blend in the fragrance oil, but it's a solid color soap, so it doesn't really matter. I can do whatever I want with it. And it setting up fast is not a problem. Okay. But this is also a very well-behaved fragrance. Doesn't give me issues. Our first block here. Nice, thick, happy soap. And a little bit left over. So we're going to put this aside, and then we'll put this first round in the Falcon. Ooh, that is filled right to the brim. I'm filled. Alright, nice and easy. Now, all of my bowls seem to be being used for salts at the moment. I'm going to rinse this guy out, and we'll continue on. computer, can you reorder the bags for salts that we actually want and subsequently start the return process for the wrong ones? My mom's birthday is this Saturday. She's turning 60. Awesome! Happy birthday to your mother. Send her our wishes. You can address us as internet strangers would like to say hello. And that is fine. Slightly creepy friends are good friends to keep. Pulling this off. Got that. Let's get some oil. Why? Oil, and I just realized I forgot one of my molds in the room. I don't know where it is actually. Thank you for the resub, Frogman. Zulu, if you have moments, if you look where all the silicone molds are and find my butterflies. I don't need them immediately. Soon would be nice. This next soap, we're going to be doing a soap inspired by Beetlejuice. I need all the water out of this. So smacking is the most effective way. More smacking. Neat. So most of my Halloween soaps this year are going to have embellishment of some form. And the first ones that I'm working on, I've already started work on. I'm casting some pearls that'll actually go on top of one of the later soaps that we do. But I also need to cast some butterflies. The roses will be for after it's cut. But I might do a couple on top because that'd be pretty. So we'll get there as we go. Let's start blending this base and then we'll divide it out and start layering our Beetlejuice colors. Oils and lye combined. And we're just gonna barely bring this together. We got a lot of mixing and layering to do. That is just barely to emulsion. That's what I want, because I want as much time to work with this as possible. So, no, that'll be fine. So, we're going to divide this 50-50. I'm going to get this out of my way.
You said butterfly.
I did.
I don't see one.
That's okay. Not just yet. I will look in a minute. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm not 100% where I put them. But I know they're in there. Because I have them. There's a chance that they're not on that rack, though. Because why would I make things easy for myself when I can put them in a special place that I'll never forget where I put them, right? Anybody else the same way? Nice, strong black. Then, and there's helping of white. I'm gonna go add some water to my white to liquefy it. And then some oil to my black. Okay. Let that keep saturating. Let that saturate. Now we're going to get more complicated. Absolutely no reason. Well, there's a reason. Technically, it makes my life easier. But I want the black mixed in first, actually. we going to be black, or do I need to add more? There we go. Nice and black. All right. Ironing this out as evenly as possible. Beautiful. I still need that. And I need these. Yeah, white accelerates, so I'm going to divide these without adding the color. I'll add that later. Beautiful. And we'll keep this as well. Okay. Now we have our mold. So we're going to start with black at the bottom. So I'm going to, ever so annoyingly, pour this back into here so that it's mixable, doesn't make a giant mess. What's the most important one, Zulu? So this fragrance oil is a blend of all my candy scents and is absolutely amazing. And it's supposed to smell like sticking your face in the bag of candy at the end of the night, trick-or-treating. But it does discolor some, so it's only going in the black. But we want crisp layers, which is why we are attempting it this way. All right, did I miss it again? Oh, it's fish. I love it. I love it so much. Night, Z. Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciate it for sure. Okay, we're gonna let that start to set up. I'm going to go look real quick for the butterflies because that's something I can do while these layers set up. I'll be right back. butterfly mold I was planning on using, but I'm starting to have vague memories of throwing those butterfly molds away after I became frustrated with the outcome. So we're gonna assume that's what happened. So I have a butterfly column mold, so I can just cut them into individual butterflies. So that's what we're gonna do. All cups. Here's tall cup. All cup butterfly mold. Little cups. I'm gonna do 3 different colors. Yeah. I already have one that I've started with the clear heavy glitter. We're gonna make more of that. Then colors. Ooh, I like the city street. Okay. Then I'm going to do one Tahitian teal. And one Aphrodite. No, I'm going to go black actually. And a little extra glitter in the glitter one. Where'd my glitter go? I put it away. Nope, I put it over here. Why would I ever put it away? That would make sense and be easy to find later. We don't do that here. Alright, these 3 are all going in the microwave. Less than 30 seconds. Not yet. Almost. Oops. If you overheat melt and pour, it'll actually start to crumble. We don't want that. Did I put enough bark in the black? Probably not. But that's okay. I can always add more. Oh no, that's perfect. I don't want it super dark. Teal. And the glitter. So, alternating in order to kind of marble it. Don't need to fill the whole thing. It's okay to do. All right. You can go away. I'll need black again and I'll need glitter again. But that should create some interesting looking butterflies. I'm gonna put it out in the, I'm gonna put it in cold water. That'll get it started at least. And it's a smaller piece, so it shouldn't take too long. Let's see how we are here. I want it to be a little firmer before I move on, but I also don't want these to sit too long, so we're going to agitate them a little. Yep, you know, there's serious business happening out in the cul-de-sac. Grimm needs to be on it. Okay, so by the time I've got this where I want it, it'll probably be ready. So white colorant needs a mixer to really get it in there. So we're going to do that real quick. This is just about firm, so. There it is. Mix in any bits that it missed. But that should be good. And gently turn this to its side. And very gently pour it in. Putting my spatula in helps kind of break the fall so it doesn't indent the previous layer. Let it flow down to the end. The idea here is going to be to get the straightest lines that we can get. Perfect. I'll let this sit and solidify. While it does that, let's work on some roses. So we're going to do some more black melt and pour. I've got my melt and pour, I've got my black. This really does go a long way, so I don't need a whole lot. Especially not for the top of this soap. It's not going to be the only thing up there, but I will do more for the front later. That's okay. Get there later. Ooh, go get your otter pop. Go enjoy it. I want one. Melting. Enough. Mix that up so it's well incorporated. Make some roses. Bubbles will settle in. Got any additional air bubbles? All should set up pretty quick. This should set up pretty quick as well. White has a tendency to do that. Go ahead and get our next black in the mixing cup. Mess with it a little bit, keep it liquid. That out of the way for right now. Had an otter pop in 30 plus years. Back, I got blue. Blue's a good one. I like the blue. All I can think of with those popsicles is the blues are the just about that. Yep. I think the other colors just blend in with your skin so much that you don't really notice it. Waiting. Not quite enough time to start on another. That's okay. We will have plenty of time to do all of that. If not, we'll make time. So, some other things we need to make. We need to make pumpkins, which honestly we could probably go ahead and start making pumpkins because we can always reheat it a couple times. So, 3D pumpkins. I need big cup for pumpkins. We need a lot. Pumpkin color. Slice up some chunks. Let's grab some more. On the other side of the kitchen. Big bucks. Okay. Another chunk of soap. And then I thought I ordered more pumpkin head, but apparently I didn't. Luckily I have a sample. Right. Let's melt this up and make some pumpkins. Melting good. Mixie stick. All that color in there. Gently pour some pumpkins. How many pumpkins? I don't need all of the pumpkins filled. I want as many as I can get. And I think that's how many I can get. Alright. Not bad. That will definitely be enough to scatter along the top there. And that is firm enough. Go ahead and move this over gently. Add another third of our fragrance oil. This will make it nice and liquid, so it'll be easy to mix or easy to pour in. Okay. Pull that to make sure it's straight. little so it doesn't get too hard on us. We'll let that go for a little while. We've got that. Let's start mixing up some of the more fun ones. We need candy. So let's do candy. Ooh, very nice. Nice spa day. The fancy tub. So this is the point in the program where we have to remind everybody to not eat the soap because we're going to make soap that looks like food. Get my colors. I need one more because I remember I really liked the orange last year when I did it. But I brought the neon orange out. I guess I did not. I'll go get it because pumpkin is not orange enough. Okay, let me go grab that real quick. Then we'll check on our black and see how it's doing. I see you running across it. Okay, so there's not much cheesy poof left, but it should be just enough for what we're doing. Purple. Okay. Blue. and green. And slightly glittery clear. How are you doing? You are not ready for the next layer yet. You are still soft. All right. Let's get microwaving. I'm actually gonna put these on the plate. Make my life just a tiny bit easier. I have a little bit of alcohol here. That helps these neons kind of mix in better. We're going to start with gummy worms because they're really fun to do. Where are these sitting? Ooh, these are nice and hard. We'll demold those in a minute. These are still setting. Gummy bears to start. One. Oh. Everyone is melted! Colors! I don't need your clear glitter for this one, but the rest we do. Okay. So we're gonna just take two colors and very gently pour them from opposite ends. Make your own gummy worms and spiders. Oh, the creepy crawlers set. That was a fun one. beautiful. Gummy worms. Now gummy bears. And a chair because this is exhausting. My brother definitely had one of those sets, and then I had like the girls version where you could make like dolls and animals and stuff. They were quite fun. Thank you. All those set up pretty quick. You are almost there. Make a couple of these. The gummy soaps are cute. Thank you. These are gonna go and top our Beetlejuice soap. Candy and Beetlejuice, a little bit of both. I'm gonna move this out of my way while these set up because it's just about time to get the next layer ready. And spread out. Put in a little bit of white. And take our mixer here. Okay, that should be enough to get it started. There we are, yeah. Now because this is starting to thicken up a little bit, I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil to loosen it back up a tiny bit. It shouldn't affect it in the end, it should just mostly help us pour it. Feels better. That feels all right. Okay. Ooh, that's thick. Maybe indenting the layer a little. Yeah, we are. Well, we tried. It's not much though. Not going to destroy it. Still, it's liquid enough that I can flatten it that way, so that's good. I'll just ever so gently smooth it. So that it's mostly flat. Beautiful. Now, that's going to thicken up a lot faster than the other, but we're also going to put our final cup of white in here so we can mess with it for a minute. Then we'll also set up our final cup of black. Yeah, this is a good time for an ad. Go for it. So much little pores. Getting there. These ones are ready to unmold. I'm gonna make one more round of these. These little guys are done though. These ones always finish really fast. Nice, because I only have a mold for 2. And when we microwave again in just a little bit, we'll make some more color to do another set of those. And then get going. Alright, welcome back everybody. This layer is thick enough to pour on because this is quite liquidy. Thankfully. So we're gonna pour. And keep it as even as possible. I'll just bounce it flat. That tends to be one of the better ways. More consistent at least. It gets in those corners. Beautiful. Then we are all done. This one. Get it out of our way. We'll set up a little more green. Colors going along nicely. Tiny bit longer. We'll sit for a second. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. So while we were away, I demolded these, and this is what they look like out of the packaging. Cute little candies. But annoyingly, I can only pour 2 of them at a time. But they look so cute, it's worth the effort. Put those out of my way. Spritz to settle. We're gonna demold these. Perfect little black roses. Absolutely perfect. Just what I wanted. However, I did not think of a place to put them when I was done demolding them. They're gonna go right here for now. They're exactly what I was envisioning. A little mix of the black here to make sure it's all through. Perfect. Okay. These will go aside again. These are almost ready to unfold. They go in there. welcome on in, everybody. Welcome. We are. There's two of us here. Zulu's on the computer in the other room, but he is very much here. We are Little Arrow Soaps. Today we are starting our Halloween soaps, and I'm very happy because Halloween is my favorite. We are finishing up our second Halloween soap. So we're gonna put our final layer on it. Bratsky, tell us what you were up to today. What have we done? What chaos were you up to in your own domain? Before we go too much further, I'm gonna go rinse this guy off because he's been sitting for a while. Okay. You're firm, but you're not quite firm enough. A little more olive. This top layer is going to be a little soft for a little longer, but that's okay. Because design is more important. All right. Finally back on the grid. Modeled a roll holder for the new label printer and modified the model for the new print of the rifle body. Very nice. And then started making a new foregrip. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Getting lots done. All right. Now, I'm going to very gently layer this up. I also used a new printer today and sent someone a new mold press. Ooh, very exciting. Very, very exciting. We are looking forward to using it. Now, I know there's some air trapped, so we're going to tap. Should be in all the corners now. Clean up these edges. Because we're gonna drip frost this, so I need it to be relatively well behaved. All right. And there is our Beetlejuice candy soap. So I'm gonna move this aside, and then we're gonna deal with all of these embeds for a little bit. Then we'll move back to soap because things need to be done. So, next thing to be done is start putting all of my candy on a plate. And flowers too, frankly. Lavish! Welcome in! Welcome in, Raiders! We're just getting all sorts tonight, aren't we? Good night. Welcome. We are Little Arrow Soaps. Tonight we are starting our Halloween soaps and having a lot of fun doing so because Halloween. How can you not? Those are not ready. However, the gummy worms are. So, we're gonna pull our gummy worms. Ah, they look so good. They look so good. Yes, lots of embeds, lots of Halloween coming down. I love making candy with clear melt and pour because it just looks so good. Look at it. It looks like a gummy worm. If we wanted to go really crazy, we could roll it in some fine salt and make it look sour, which is tempting. Yeah, Lavish, tell us what you did tonight. What have we been up to? We've been doing. Watermelon worm. Should have done more watermelon worms. I didn't even think about that. These worms look so good. I didn't make them last year because I didn't find this until after. Do you scent your embeds? Not always. Mostly for the melt and pour, I don't, because they're going to be put on a scented soap, so I don't feel like I need to do that to potentially risk interaction with the melt and pour and a fragrance oil, because it's so sensitive to fragrance oils and additives of any kind. Now, if I'm doing like a big embed, like we'll be doing a little bit later, yeah. Where if it's taking up more than like, I'd say 5% of the soap, then it's foolish not to. But also not scenting them makes people question whether or not they're actually food. So that helps a little bit in that regard. Or like for me and forget to send half your batch when it's already poured. Hey, we've all done it, Zulu. All of these candy embeds are going to go on top of and around a Beetlejuice themed soap. Have you seen the Beetlejuice bath bomb molds? I have. I haven't done many of them because I prefer to kind of paint my bath bombs nowadays, it seems. And there's some cool ones, but I'll also admit Beetlejuice isn't one of my favorite properties, so I don't always have the best ideas on painting stuff. But I really enjoy kind of working within my means, so to say, and doing stuff like I love these little guys. They're so cute. And like either painting or other things like that to get the idea across, because I feel like it's more of a challenge. Like I do Jack Skellingtons that are all hand painted, and a couple of other ones. Oh, let me warm up this stuff. More candy. Do it. Just a little bit of pink in the middle. And again, slide that off to the side. Hopeful chance that that'll finish setting up before it's completely solidify. More black roses. This batch should be enough to get us across to the top. And I'll make more when I'm putting them on the face. But I might not need to put them on the face. Perfect. All the black roses can go over that way. Done with that mold. Now let's get into the big boy here. Yes. Half pumpkin. And here's my little pumpkins. Little 3D pumpkins too. Then I'll pipe the vines and stems onto them once they're on the soap. Sounds like a task. Indeed, they're all tasks. Some of them you just enjoy more than others. right. I love the feeling of this mold. It's so squishy. It's food grade silicone, so it's like a different texture than some of the resin silicones, and I like it a lot. Let's trim these. Get these out. Beautiful. Not much trimming needed. Nice little string of pearls. I think of all my pearls, this is my favorite of the three. Smaller, straight connected pearls. And I haven't used this one yet. I think it fits nicely. If not, I can always peel the pieces apart. Well, multi-pearl strand. Yeah. Lots of melt and pour to use for Halloween. Still a little soft. Okay. Let's move on. Let's add some oil into my color here because it's way too clumpy. Go into my next soap. And we'll get these out of the way for right now. And we'll grab some oil and lye. Oil. I've got oil. And I have lye. Get colors. So this one's going to be done in Hellboys. One of my colors is black. And my other is a yellow gold mix. So, got my yellow. then I have my gold. Okay. Mix up our yellow gold here. I'm going to step off and measure out my fragrance oil, and this is a discoloring fragrance oil, so I'll be adding stabilizer to it. More color stabilizer soon. That's feeling light. Alright. Got our mixer. We got our lye. Going into our oils. Come on. Agree with me, please? Alright, there we go. A little bit more. That should do it. Okay. Always a little. Now while those two do their thing, I am going to use the last bit of this for a topper later. So mixed up now. There are definitely rips there. What? Yes, there are rips. There are two. put the rest of this into the Falcon. Okay. Get that color in there. Yeah, that's perfect. Nice goldy yellow. Nice deep black. And then our fragrance oil. So this is scented with pumpkin cake. And it's one of the few cinnamon fragrances that, or cinnamon based fragrances that I have found that is totally skin safe. And it smells so good. This is going to be the embed for our Jack's pumpkin cake. Let's secure this a little bit just to be sure it's not going to separate on me. Come here, Clippy. Thank you. So the idea here is that I'm going to pour along the sides. And create a fill for Jack. This a little closer, you guys can actually kind of see what I'm doing. Just kind of layering back and forth. Not quite split, but not split. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my stick here all the way to the bottom and gonna swirl it like this. Yeah, I think that's gonna look amazing. So we got the moon and the little twisty hill. Good. And then the rest of this, I'm gonna mix in the pot swirl out of. And about 2/3 of the way up on a falcon. All right, that worked so far. So good. I am quite pleased with what I'm seeing so far with this. We'll see how it goes all the way through. Safe spot. Oh. Okay. What do I need for my next one? Next one's an easier one. All right, well, let's set up the colors as I can. Add time. Now, do I want blue? All right, so we've got our colors here. We've got Tahitian Tide, which is a nice light or medium teal. We've got Bermuda Triangle, which is a dark teal. Aphrodite's, which is light blue, and of course white. Oil for my oil ones. Get some water and check on our butterfly embed because this is the soap that's going to go on. And it's hard. Perfect. Now, I want my white kind of watery because I want glycerin rivers in this slope, because it's gonna make the bones look more craggly and cracked and broken up. That's not what I got for this. Okay. A tan and yellow vertical striped soap that is oversized frosted top and smells like lime. That sounds awful. So my whites together. This is a new color and I'm in love with it. I hope it behaves well. I'm sure it will. Most of the ones from Mad Micas do. That's why I like them as a company. There's all those mixed up. Oh, let's take a look and cut up some of these butterflies so that they're ready to go when we are. See some nice marbling from the outside here. Yes. Definitely getting some marbling throughout the cane. Very excited. Let's start in one of these weird marbly patches. Oh yeah. That's cool. Cool little marbly butterflies. So let's cut up a bunch of them. Each one has a slightly different swirl to it. Some lighter, some darker, but they all have that coloration. So I'm going for a mix between Disney's Haunted Mansion and like the Corpse Bride. So yeah, I think these achieve those color schemes both perfectly. Silver, welcome in! Thank you for joining us. For those of you who are new, we are Little Arrow Soaps, and today we have started work on our Halloween soap collection. We just cut up a bunch of butterflies for our Corpse Bride and Haunted Mansion soap, and I love the colors. They turned out perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, Silver, what were we up to today? What did we do in stream? Making little soap candies too. That wasn't supposed to fall, but that's okay. It looks fine. Are you okay? Yes. So far. Yes, it's alive. I suggest you silver and choose another maker like you. Well, not soap, but I figured it'd come fit with the chill vibes. Definitely. We love having other makers come in. There's not a whole lot of us soap makers on here. The only ones I know of that are actively making soap is me and Lavish, who actually raided us a little bit ago. Move these tombstones off to set up. Where works. Under space. Okay. Let's mix up some soap. Let's pour in our lye water gently. It's from the bucket today. And then let's get mixing. Helps if it's plugged in. There we go. Thank you for the follow, Silver. We really appreciate it. So we've got our lye water and our oil. We're just blending those together. That starts the soap making process called saponification, which is definitely a made-up word and everyone just liked it. Are we staying together? We're staying together enough. All right. I'm gonna put it in there because we're gonna add more in there. Start there because that's technically gonna be most of our soap. And then we'll divide among these other colors. Okay. Now to get a really good white, my soap base is pretty white on its own, but to get a really white, we're gonna mix in our titanium dioxide, and that requires the blender. Oh, very nice, the Wobble kits. I actually just bought a couple to kind of refresh me because it's been years since I have crocheted or knit. So I bought a kit to finish actually. I was supposed to do stuff like that on our streams during convention season, but then all of you had to go and buy all of my soap and made me make more. Which is a good problem, I suppose. But I ran out of time for other crafts. That's okay. I love you all still. They just dropped their 3rd anniversary one dragon, but it's sold out. I just bought the jellyfish, the new one, and I love him. He's adorable. All right. So. Couple different things are going to happen with soap. I have a couple of ideas, and we're going to fly with it. So, first off, I'm going to mix all of the colors up. So I forgot to do that. Never crocheted in my life, but I want to crochet a dragon. Maybe we'll get you one of the kits, Zulu. And we can crochet together like little old people on our cruise. I love this color. These colors are perfect. Do these colors not just scream Haunted Mansion and Corpse Bride? They're so perfect. This is as ready as I'm going to be for a while, so let's take a pause and let's take a look real quick, because soon we will start pouring and mixing, and then it's go time. So go ahead and pull it up before things really get going. Silver, you can also always share pictures to our Discord. I'll give you that information there and show off what you got. Oh, cute little fox. Very cute. I love fox. I thought about doing the fox kit. But I got the jellyfish and I got the white shark, because I like sea creatures. But now they have an axolotl and I'm thinking about it. So I recently hit affiliate, so I'm getting used to socials and things. Socials are a hard one to keep up with. All right. I'm going to pour some of my white off in here. The rest will stay in here. Everyone's gonna get some fragrance oil, except for the white, because I want to keep it nice and pure white, just in case. I'm not sure if it'll discolor or not, but I'm not taking risks. I don't want to deal with that, be disappointed in my soap. You ricing? You might be ricing. You're ricing! Yay! Super fun. Where's my mixer head? So, the way to overcome ricing usually is to just blend it out. So we will do that. Beautiful. No more ricing. The ricing is when the fragrance oil causes clumps, which you do not want. That problem should be solved now. All right. So, now we're gonna plop some of each of these in here. Give it one pass, two passes. And we're gonna pour it into the corner here. I'm not sure which one of these fragrance oils it is, but one of them is causing these to accelerate, which I'm not super thrilled with, but it's not super fast, so I can feel it. But it may change my overall design for a little bit. but I'm happy with that so far. Old Drum, everyone's raiding in tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are Little Arrow Soaps. We are making Halloween soaps today, which is frankly the best time of the year. All right, these three I am going to keep separate, but I also want to mix together. So thick. Yeah, that's not going to work. We're not going to do that. That's okay. Are we thick enough to do that? We are thick enough to do that now. So we are going to go in an alternating pattern, pouring these. That was thicker than I was hoping for, but that's okay. I can work with that still. Focus and concentration in order to get this going the way I want it to go. To think if I knew any of these were accelerators, but I really didn't. Oh, you know what? I used Midnight Romance in yours yesterday, on Monday. It did accelerate a little. That could be it. Wine accelerates a little, and there's a tiny bit of that in there. But I didn't stabilize this one. That's also a factor, I think. Well, that's okay. We are making it work quickly. We are making it work very quickly. Focus and concentration because there's no other options than to work quickly. Tap, tap. This one. So that can go up. Yeah, when the white's the one behaving, you know that the fragrance oil is the issue. But it is okay. We still doing well with this design. So far doing what I wanted, despite disobeying in the beginning. So the idea behind this soap, now that I'm kind of nearing the end and things are going smoother, is that these white pieces are actually going to be pressed down by the other colors and create a rib cage. Hand grips. Okay. I'm going to seal off the top. Okay. This kind of paint here. Do I have a Tim Burton? I think it might be Edward Scissorhands, just because it's so out there in wonderful ways. But it's hard to pick. You know? There's so many. I love this style in general. I can tell you my least favorite ones, that's for sure. That's easier to do. Did not like his Alice in Wonderland. I'm a big Alice in Wonderland fan. I did not like those. I tried. They were just so bad. start bringing out our special things. So, what is a wedding dress without lace? So we are going to, admittedly for the second time, attempt to use the lace in bed and make it look like there's lace on top. It has not been working the last 2 times I tried it, but I was also overzealous and took it off way too soon. So I have learned from that, and I will not be doing that this time. Even work with this. Making big messes, but that's okay. Alright, that's all on. That will butt up. Clean some of this. Oh, it's still nice and easy to wipe up. Our strand of pearls. And then our roses. And then some butterflies, which we will add more butterflies later. Scoop. And enough space. I want these on here. Okay. New plant. Soft, tiny, and goodbye, little tiny ones. Now, at least one rose for now. We're gonna space these with butterfly, the other one, and then more butterflies are gonna go on the front after I cut it. More black roses too. All right, and then we'll kill off there and on the front and just cover it in them. Yay, soap! So that is it for the mixing and pouring portion of tonight. These back on the plate. We're gonna move this to our resting area. Those roses and pearls look really nice on top. I'm excited to hope that the lace works out. If not, we'll just curtain roses. Alright, I'm going to clean up a little bit. Put the last of this white in the falcon. Good enough. Find this one. And then we have a bunch of soap to cut on Monday. Nice to get back to cutting and making soap in the same week. Clear some space. Bowls are clear. This is clear. These are trash. Clean up a bumble. Don't narrate it. Really do. Alright. Those can stay there. This will come back. Maybe? A lot of candy. No, I want candy. One now. Don't need to do all the candy corn. Clean up our space a little bit. We don't want to get fresh soap on freshly cut soap. Then it's not safe to touch again. I like touching things. Very tactile. All of the things. then we wash the cutter. Or wipe down the cutter. That's not the right thickness. They changed it to cut things. There we are. So, big question for the night. Well, put all these onto there. Get through that embed tray the next week or so. So many embeds. So there. We got choices. We've got beaver nuggets. We've got rawhide. We've got Stranger Things. And we've got Bikini Bottom. Where are we starting tonight, everyone? Where are we starting? Yes, and then Zulu made the Stranger Things soap. Let's see, what are we cutting first? So Bikini Bottom and Stranger Things are our hanger swing swirl ones, and then beaver nuggets and rawhide will last for our Texas collection. While we are voting, if you do not follow us on Instagram already, I highly advise going over there. We are holding a giveaway. We recently reached 500 followers on Instagram, and we will be giving away one of our falcons. If you're not familiar with our falcons, all of our excess soap that doesn't go into the soap mold goes into a Millennium Falcon mold. And over multiple batches, we slowly fill that up, and it turns into a really cool, multicolored, multi-smell chunk of soap, which is a lot of fun. So we're going to be giving one of those away next Monday. And if you go on our Instagram and look at our pinned post, you can comment, like, and follow and be entered for a chance to win a falcon. And you get to choose which one, because we have multiple at any given time. Yep. So that's going on over there. This weekend, Sunday, we're going to do a bonus stream because we have a lot of bath bombs to make, and I don't want to. So we're going to do it then and make sure it works. Right. We're going with Bikini Bottom first. This is a good choice. I am excited and nervous. So, this will possibly be my entry into the Soap Challenge Club if it remotely turned out. We shall see. It's usually about the middle of the bar that things get good, so I might not show you the first one. Definitely not showing you that one, but this might have worked. What? Okay, this might have worked. That is definitely a little star pulling through at the end. And that is definitely 2 stars pulling through on that side. And that's the first cut. The end pieces are always the worst. So let's see. It worked, guys. It's not super distinct, but it's there. And that's way more than I was expecting, honestly. They're just getting better. Like, that's Patrick. That's Patrick right there. It definitely pulled through. Wow. Yeah, this works. It was a pain in the butt to set up. And I don't want to do it ever again. But it worked, I think. I do not think it will win any awards. Not even remotely. But it worked. Huh. This one's not very good. It pulled through, but at what cost? So yeah, I mean, it's pulling through, but I don't know. It's definitely not entirely what I envisioned, but it's closer than I expected yesterday. I think my tool maybe was too ambitious. But like, there's a couple where it does what I wanted. Like, that's kind of more what I wanted. But then that side's not. And it looks like one of my passes went too high, and I never really got a low pass. But that's okay. It still smells incredible. And the gradient's not bad. Not bad at all. Like, that's definitely a SpongeBob. But yeah. So, that happened. That was a fun experiment. It turned out interesting. I'm not super in love with it, and the technique was a pain in the butt, so I'm never gonna. But now that we've cut mine, we should definitely cut Zulu's now. Just do both of the hangers back to back. So, here it is. It's very soft. But I think that's the fragrance. Yours might have worked out better, Zulu. It might have worked out better by like a lot. It's very sticky, but that is a distinct pull mark. Those are definitely pull marks in the top. I'm seeing your vision. I definitely am. I actually think yours may have worked out better than mine. Because I'm seeing distinct marks on both sides. Yeah. You got a blue pull there, the red pulls. Not as much blue pull on the bottom. I'm seeing red pull though. Ah, there's a blue pull on the bottom. That one's on both sides. That one's it. This one got a little muddled. That's nice. Not bad. I'm very curious to see what other people are doing with their multiple attempts. But I just don't have time for multiple attempts. Ooh, that's a good one. Or, frankly, the interest for multiple attempts. This is a lot of setup and waste, frankly. More good ones. Probably should have just started with a simple one. But we don't do that here. Not by a long shot. So sticky. Yeah, there's definitely some really good ones. Now I understand the pain. I understand when you had a vision and it's like, oh, that didn't work out. Well, moving on. I think for our first attempt, taking extremely ambitious goals, and it is what it is, I think they're fine. I think that they will sell fine. And I don't know if I'm going to enter it into the contest because I don't think that my soap has enough of the swirl showing through. And I don't feel like doing it again. So, continuing on being selfish, I'm the cut one that I know worked out. Yay! Let's cut Texas. Yay, Texas! Perfect. Definitely tilted over a little, but I'm not mad at it. That happens when you have to smack down the soap. Hardened up real quick on me, like it usually does, except for I got cocky with last time and it didn't. But I like how it turned out. Chunky and swirly, like rusty. It looks more like stone this time, I would say. Like sandstone. But I like the red, white, and blue Texas. I think that's a fun change. Ooh, that rawhide. Nice and strong. Like the kind of stone Texas shapes some people put in front of their houses. Definitely. Or the stone Texases that are stamped all over the highway. Yeah, I like it. I am quite pleased. I think next time I do it, I'll try to remember I want to break the core batch in half and add half fragrance, let the bottom set up, and then do the top. Thank you so much for being in, Silver. We really appreciate it. Zulu, do not cry out in pain from the other room. I will not come and get you. Are you okay? You step on a bone. Ooh, stretch it. It's the only way. for the last one. So the first bar on each of these will not have the logo for the embed. Oh, look at that discoloration line. It looks like toast. Toast. You okay in there? Looks like Oregon. Yeah, it kind of does. The start of our embed. This would be the bottom. Not bad. Oh, it smells so good. More distinct colors, shapes. Ooh, that one looks cool. Starting to get a little more swirly. I probably should just gone ahead and did a drop swirl on this thing, but hey, we tried. That looks like one of those pictures of an egg gestating and this little embryo. More swirly coolness. Another egg face. Swirly coolness. I think it's abstract enough that if people know what we're talking about, they're like, yes, it's the colors. It's the smell. It smells very French toasty right now as I'm cutting through it, which is not a bad thing at all. That's just the note I'm getting. I mean, it kind of looks like French toast. You can just label these as limited edition French toast ones. The two blank ones. Oh, all right, guys. We did it. We made it through. Zulu, let's see who's out there that needs to be rating. Or rated. Yeah, that's the term. We have done a lot tonight. Hello, StreamScribe. Welcome in. Just as we are looking to go out, but we appreciate you coming in. Zulu speaks highly of you. Yeah, so grab all of our hard work from today and put it all out so we get to admire it. So we have our Nightmare Before Christmas swirl embed. We have what looks like a super boring soap from the top, but our Beetlejuice soap. Our Corpse Bride / Haunted Mansion house soap. And the beginnings of our Poison Apple soap, which needs to be cut and then hand piped. So, lots today, as well as a whole pile of embeds for use on all of our Halloween soaps, which is super fun and exciting because we love Halloween, or at least I do. Who has no choice? Thank you very much. We had a lot of fun doing the marbling and the the soaps and all of that. I think this interior is my favorite. Love it. It turned out very nice. I think we're gonna support Willow Leaf. Currently on day 10 of her 2-year anniversary subathon. Awesome! Well, let's head on over, see what they're up to, and we will see you all on Sunday if you'd like to join us for a bonus stream where we're gonna make bath bombs until I slowly lose my mind, which is about 4 recipes, so it shouldn't take too long. Bye guys, have a nice night. Thank you for coming in.